Hey, hello everyone. This is your Bollywood spy यानी कि आरजे दिव्य सोलगमा. इस वक्त मेरे साथ मौजूद है डीएसपी यानी कि देवी श्री प्रसाद एंड कनिका कपूर. सबसे पहले तो congratulations on the massive success of Pushpa the Rise movie and music, both doing superb. But आप दोनों से जानना चाहूंगा कि response and reactions कैसे रहे.
Okay, first of all, hi sir.
Hi.
Really nice being here. And to all your viewers, I would like to wish a very, very happy musical new year and also happy Pongal. Yes, and a huge thanks to all the people all over the world, all over India and all over the world for giving us this massive amount of love. We are really enjoying the success of Pushpa, the songs, the whole music and the movie. We're really thrilled about it. And first time Kanika ji and I collaborated on this album, and that song is doing wonders. And thanks to Kanika ji. And yeah, now on to Kanika.
Well, hello to everyone, and thank you for having us here. I mean, I think Pushpa as a movie is humongous. The whole music album in all the languages, I think, has just crossed all the boundaries. I think it's amazing. Every song is amazing, and every song sung by all the singers of different languages is just outstanding. And let me just say that I'm very, very honored to be a part of, in a small way, but I'm very honored to be a part of the film. And really want to thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. And like I said once before, I said, "Abhi to party shuru hui hai." So.
Oh yeah.
So पर्दे पे जब ये गाना आपका आया, ऊ बोलेगा या ऊ बोलेगा, जो that combination, Allu Arjun, Samantha, Kanika, Sukumar, DSP, सबका that entire thing, and watching it together, that thing, that sensuousness and this entire combination, that grandness, everything, it gels so well. So, like, did you expect that कि भाई ये इतना perfect होगा?
Yeah, well, in terms of the visuals, yes, because actually first when I was composing, I didn't know who was going to do the song because it was still in discussions. So we didn't know who was going to be the special girl who's going to do the song. So once we completed the song, and then after that, my producer called and said, Samantha will be doing it. And I really felt so good and kicked about it. Okay, that's a really good choice because since she's also popular in all the South languages, and also after Family Man, she's also popular in North. So I thought that's a very nice choice. And moreover, she hasn't done a special song before, like an item song or a special appearance song. So I thought anytime, that first time is really special, right? So and I also knew that, okay, this is going to be really well shot. So, and when I saw it, I was like, okay, wow, that's super. So yeah.
So Kanika, did you see the video and then you matched it, that entire sensuousness, or it just came naturally?
No, actually, I heard the original version, and I got really inspired by that version, and I sang. And I was told कि आवाज मत use करना. So I was a bit confused कि how do I sing without using my voice? So I have sung without using my voice, and it's more breadth and more expression. So and pronouncing the words properly. So I think that's the key of the song.
Which was the toughest word for you? Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Which was the toughest word for you?
I think the whole song was tough. I didn't think that it was a piece of cake at all. I mean, someone said to me the other day that, oh yeah, but it sounds very simple. And even sir said it's very simple, but it was not simple. I swear it was very, very challenging. And also, when you work with somebody for the first time, I mean, I've known him, but I've not worked with him. So I was a little more nervous also. And we were a little rushed because हमारे पास एक ही दिन था काम करने के लिए, and so like we say कि जब होना होता है तो हो जाता है. So I think God made it happen, and I'm very, very happy, and I'm very, very honored to be a part of this film. I actually didn't know so much about the film. I didn't know the scale of this whole project. I got to know everything after. So I just went because he called me, so now I've been wanting to work with him. So when he called me, I didn't ask any questions. I said, I have to go.
I think nobody will ask any questions to him. Just go.
That's really so sweet of
DSP, you know, there was this time when Hindi films, South films were getting dubbed in Hindi. जब यहाँ पे हिंदी में dub होते थे, music तो बहुत अच्छा होता था, singers भी अच्छे होते थे, लेकिन lyrics, especially 90s में बहुत weird होते थे. But Pushpa में everything was right. Like she said that, you know, every word and everything. So how did you look into that part?
Thank you so much, sir. I'm really glad and happy that you're saying that, because that was the aspect that took really more time, the most time for me actually. Because luckily the blessing for me is that I know Tamil, Telugu, Hindi and English actually. I'm not very well versed with Hindi while speaking. I'm not very fluent while speaking, but then whatever you speak and whatever I hear, the songs, I can speak and make you understand, but there'll be a lot of grammatical mistakes, but then I can understand the lyrics and all that. I write and read Hindi. So this has really helped me a lot to not to lose the original flavor of the song. And so that's why I was like parallelly working on all languages at the same time. That's how when Kanika ji sang the song also, that time it still wasn't short. The song was still not picturized that time. That's why she didn't watch the film. Watch the song. So what I was doing is, as soon as I started the composition, I started parallelly working on with the lyric writers from all the languages. So they all used to come to the studio and sit with me here. Then one day we'll keep Malayalam, the next day Kannada, the next day Hindi, like that. So that exercise was like very, very tedious to get the original flavor of the song, because the same phrase might not sound equally beautiful in another language when it is translated. So we need to find out an expression which is native to that respective language, and to judge that you need to have a knowledge of the language. You can't, otherwise they'll say yeah ye acha hai na, so you won't know whether ye acha hai ya nahi. So that detailing is what I think has helped this audio reach to the hearts of the people, because everybody has owned it. Like Kannada people feel that it is a Kannada song, Malayalam people like that, Hindi people feel that Srivalli and all, the lyrics are sounding so beautiful. People are like saying the lyrics are so good. We are getting compliments for the lyrics, and I really need to thank my lyric writers, of course Rakib Alamji also from Hindi, and all the other lyric writers. They had a lot of patience. Even Srivalli first, a lot of other versions were written. Then I said, Rakib Bhaiya, don't follow the original and write. I want something like a Raj Kapoor's old song, or something like there are some songs in Kashmir Ki Kali, and there are some songs like Mere Samne Wale Kidki Mein. All these old songs, what I used to feel is, because of my dad, right from my childhood, I used to listen to all these Kishore Kumar hits and Lata Mangeshkar ji hits and all that. He used to play all that to me. So I was always my father himself was a writer and a lyricist, so I know the value of the lyrics. So I feel that the older songs, they used to have great lyrics, but with simple words. That's why we remember them till now. So the greatness of lyrics is always a thought and not the word. So word jo bhi use karo, lekin the thought has to be nice. So I used to say, keep the thought beautiful. Don't use complicated words. Use simple words. Then it'll stay forever. And in one night, just before Javed Ali ji was coming the next morning to Chennai to record, that night on Zoom, over Zoom, we sat, and Rakib Bhai and I sat and said, we have to make it simple. Try something else, try something. And in 2 hours, he wrote this final version. Wow. And that turned out to be magic. And in the morning, Javed Ali sir came and he was like, oh man, I'm in love with this song. I'm in love with this song. Then even the song also, all the other 4 languages, if you hear, it has more of a classical touch, South Indian classical touch to it. But in Hindi, what I did is, I told Javed ji, I want to make this like a Sufi. The same tune, sing it like a Sufi. That's why I wanted Javed Ali sir to sing, because he has the original Sufi artist in him. See, when you have the originality in an artist, that is actually altogether a different ball game. You shouldn't imitate when you don't have it in you. So when Javed Ali sir sang it, it became like totally different. And I told him I wantedly made it like, give those touches that a Sufi has. Don't follow the original. So see, in terms of Uvantawa, I was wanting to follow the original because that song is very sequenced kind of a song. But Srivalli is more of a soulful song. So every language I wanted to have its own flavor. So like that, I took care for each and every song in each and every language. And I think that has really paid off. And someone like you today saying this is actually means a lot to me. So thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, because 90s में गाने अच्छे होते थे, वरना वो lyrics are telephone धुन में हंसने वाली, strawberry आंखें, and all those things used to, kill that joy of those songs. But this one was superb. कनिका, आपने तो इतने सारे मतलब यहाँ पे चार्ट बस्टर सॉन्ग्स किए, चिट्टियां कलाइयां, कमली, बेबी डॉल से लेकर कई सुपर हिट गाने किए. बट डीएसपी सर के साथ जब ये जो पूरा एंटायर किया आपका जो कॉम्बिनेशन दिस थिंग व्हेन इट हैपेंड, तो डिफरेंस क्या लगा? दैट वर्किंग एनवायरनमेंट वो कितना डिफरेंट था?
It was actually very different. It was very chilled. I mean, I've never worked with somebody who is such a big star in his own way and is not intimidating. Like, you don't feel when you sit with him that...
Tollywood music director.
Huh?
He's highest paid Tollywood music director.
Oh my God.
I think he could be the highest of everything, but he was just he was very new to me, and I felt very home, and I didn't feel intimidated. Generally, sometimes I've worked with people where I'm so nervous that aadhi awaaz nahi nikalti. It's how someone makes you feel, actually. I mean, it was amazing. Like, I just told him, I was telling him that I'm going to move to Chennai now because of him for 6 months at least.
Make more songs now.
I want to work so much more with him. I hope he can give me another chance.
Of course, very soon we're going to do that. In fact, I used to love all Kanika songs, right, from Baby Doll and all the songs that she has sung. And I was always wanting to record with her, but somehow that never happened. And we bumped into each other a couple of times in some events and all that. We were always wanting to work with each other. But then I was always saying that we have to, work on that one song, something special should come up. And when this came up, I thought, okay, this is the rightmost song to work. But then everything was happening towards the last minute because I composed this song after all the songs were over. And just before, like a week before the release of the film, we were like doing up the lyrics and we were taking time for the original lyrics itself. So once that is done and once we derive what we're going to say in the song only, I could start working the other languages. Then by then time was running, and then I had to know whether, and that to this COVID times, so I don't know who is stuck where, and people are not able to travel, and I didn't know where she was. So somehow we contacted, and luckily she also agreed to come. Sweet of her that she came immediately, and like we started in the evening, and she also, she was not in a hurry, and she took really sweet of her to that, have time and relax, and I think we all enjoyed the process of that. So that's why it's come out really well.
Yeah, it was good 12 hours non-stop.
But that does display in the screen also, and even on the the music also. Devi sir, last year was super special for you, especially आपके Hindi fans के लिए, because Radhe में Siti Mar was there, and now we'll be hearing you again in Circus with Rohit Shetty and Ranveer Singh. Again that thing. तो कितने excited है आप?
I'm very excited, sir, because I think see, but for the past 2 years, all of us all over the world have been seeing a lot of ups, downs, and ups and all that, and a lot of people have been going through a lot of tough times. In spite of that, I mean, a lot of movies were not releasing, and even we have worked on so many films which were getting postponed. In spite of all that, last year was like really, really good because there was a movie called Upena which I composed that released at the beginning, just before the lockdown and stuff. It released, and I mean, after the lockdown opened, it released, and after that again we had a second lockdown, right?
Right.
That time it released and became one of the biggest musical blockbusters of recent times. And then in the middle of the pandemic, we had Radhe Siti Mar. Again, it became the fastest 100 million song and stuff like that, Bollywood song. Then by the end of the year, Pushpa released again. So people are telling me, I think you're the most blessed music director last year, because a lot of other people's movies didn't release and songs and all didn't come out. But it happened. Only, see, we are only knowing our blessings only when somebody tells us, right? Otherwise, we're not even realizing it. We're just working on it. So I think I'm really grateful for all these blessings. And I said, yeah, man, in spite of all these tough times that we are facing, all these
that doesn't end in just in 2020 or 2021. Even 2022 is looking super exciting. We have Circus ki baat hui, you have Ravi Teja film, you have Jagapati Babu film, you have Pawan Kalyan film, you have megastar Chiranjeevi sir's film, all big films coming up. So please give us some sneak peek about it.
We had Ravi Teja sir's film is almost done. I mean, like 2 more songs we are yet to release. We'll be doing that this month because of these lockdowns and this Omicron and all that. The dates are like all in a confusion. Otherwise, we are looking at February 11th should be the release. So I have to start doing the back. I mean, we are almost doing the in the work of background score now. So really come out well. And other than that, Chiranjeevi sir's film, we already composed like 2-3 songs for that. And last week when I was in Hyderabad, he had called us home, and we went and we played the tune. And Chiranjeevi sir, you know, right? He's more like a kid, so he was playing the tune in his home theater, and we were dancing in front of him, and he was dancing for us, and then he was shooting our videos when we were dancing. It was like fun. It was like a party that we had at his place. So we are really looking forward to that film. It's an amazing script by director Bobby sir. And then of course Pawan Kalyan sir's film also. Again, it's a combination, Pawan Kalyan sir, Harish Shankar sir, and so 3 of us. And after Gabbar Singh, so we are very excited about it, and we have already completed a couple of songs for that as well. And then a lot of other films in the pipeline. F3 is coming. F3 is going to be a hilarious. Director Anil Ravipudi has showed me the scenes that they shot. It is like hilarious. You like drop down laughing. So it's like that. So even, of course, we finished the songs for that. I think one more song we're just planning. Otherwise, yeah, all these are happening. So and of course, I'm also looking forward to Circus, Rohit Shetty sirs, and 2-3 other Bollywood projects which are in pipeline. Which I will be talking to you in detail once everything is like officially announced.
I think all these movies should be redubbed in Hindi, and we should all have Hindi songs.
Yes. I think they will be. They are so big films. 100% they are going to be.
Slowly. Yeah, I think slowly the lines are getting blurred between the South and North films, and everything is becoming a pan-Indian film. So once that happens, it's really good, so that everybody can watch all the good movies, and then it'll be really nice.
So DSP sir, I just want to ask you one more thing. That is, there are so many superstars out there. You know, Chiranjeevi sir, Ram Charan, Venkatesh, Nagarjuna, Pawan Kalyan, Ravi Teja, Prabhas, Junior NTR, Allu Arjun, Mahesh Babu, Nani, and matlab the list is on. But how do you add your touch to their stardom? You know, whenever you have to do a music for them, it has to have their touch also, and again your touch. It must be very tough for you.
So actually, looking at it the other way, it is actually not tough, sir, because I only have one logic. For any film, whatever you do, even the actors and everybody agrees that first the script becomes the hero, right? Okay. The script is the main thing. So once everybody is in line with the script and they love the script, they already become a part of the script. Like a hero, whatever image he has, he becomes a part of the script. The actress becomes a part of the script. So I become a part of the script. The choreographer, dance master, everybody, editor. So we all meet at some point inside the script. So it is for the script that we are all working. So you use all your musical, whatever your work that you're doing for the script, automatically to match the hero. But of course, beyond that, there will be something that you should add depending on the stature or the image of the hero, definitely. So if the same script Chiranjeevi sir is doing, the song that I do or the touches that I give to a song will be a little different. And if the same script Nagarjuna sir is doing, the touches I do will be a little different. But the basic, what the script demands is also there, right? The basic, what the script demands always stays the same. So according to what the situation is, we go. And then add, of course, that's why we need to know the size of the size or the image or what the people would like to see on that particular hero. Knowing that is very important, because only then we can cater to that, because a movie is always about the hero, right? And but then we can't ignore the script also. Then it will not match the script. So if you make it only for the script, it won't match the hero. So we have to be very, very clever in doing this, and somehow succeed. But I think when you know the beauty of the script, and when you also know the beauty of the stardom, automatically it happens without thinking about it too much. It just flows.
It's a tough job. Kanika, aapke views kya on the stardom in Tollywood? You know, itne sare, so many big superstars.
It's unbelievable. I mean, I know a few of them personally, and it's just it's amazing. I think they're all just very humble and normal unaffected people. I mean, that's what
Yeah.
I feel about
Humble
them.
to hai. I agree to that.
And very, very dedicated, very, very dedicated, you know. And literally, like, come rain, come storm, family, this, that, they are so focused. It's unbelievable. I mean, I have a few friends in the industry who are, I think, huge stars in the South, and I see them, and I've been seeing them for, I think, from the start of their career, and it's amazing how they are just so dedicated about what they eat. I mean, we've been out, we've partied, we've traveled, and everyone is doing whatever, but they're like, Nini, mujhe apna six pack bana raha hu, main ye kar raha hu, main wo kar. I mean, they're just so religious about not putting that extra thing in their mouth because they have a shoot coming up. It's amazing.
वैसे तो सवाल
It's not
बहुत
easy.
सारे हैं. I know, yeah. As I said कि बहुत सारे सवाल है, but वक्त का तकाजा है. तो of course 2 लाइन आपकी आवाज में और आपका again DSP sir, I remember last time you had done this magic with your instruments and everything. So let's have that just couple of lines.
Okay. Okay, let us sing. I mean, I don't have an instrument right now here.
Okay, chalega. No issues. Yeah.
Well, I'll just sing the hook line because I think that's what
Okay.
people need to remember.
Okay.
Bolega, bolega sala. Bolega, bolega sala. Bolega sala. Well,
Woo, I love the way she sang that.
क्या बात है. Thank you so much, and wish you guys more success and stay safe, and thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much. And I also want to mention that this is even after the lockdown and all that, this is a very nice time for all these singles and all happening. So that has been my passion right from the beginning, and I also would like to share with you guys that very soon I'll be coming out with a few of my singles which are in the pipeline in Hindi as well. So I hope you all give me the same kind of love and support that you did for my other songs and Pushpa as well.
Yes, sir. I'll be there tomorrow morning. No problem.
We need to work on this seriously.
This is called Mauke Pe Chauka.
And I think in this aspect we need to learn from her now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kanika ji.
Thank you. Okay.